When you drive a Chevy, it's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Also presented by Liuna, Labor's Local 663, building Missouri and building Missouri State. Hey, and Liuna also reminds us, hey, drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. Well, continuing here as we make our trip around the state, here in our football previews, we welcome in Hannibal Pirates head football coach Jeff Gschwender. And Coach, thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, Coach, first off, 11-2 a year ago, district champions, Class 5 district champions. Talk about what you have to replace coming into this year. I noticed, I think maybe you've lost like 6 all-conference players just on the defensive side. So talk about what you got to do, what you got to replace.
Yeah, we graduated a really good senior class last year. I mean, some of those guys have been playing varsity since their sophomore year, a couple of them since their freshman year, So, there was a lot of Friday night experience that we lost last year. 4 out of our 5 offensive linemen graduated, running back, couple receivers graduated. Then defensive side, about 3 of our defensive linemen, about 3 of our defensive backs. So we got some D linemen to replace, and a couple in the defensive backfield, a couple of corners, but good thing offensively, return quarterback, running back, a good offensive lineman that's got a ton of experience, it's really leading that group right now. And then we've got Cooper. And then we've got a bunch of receivers that are competing hard, working on getting on the field, a bunch of guys that can do good things. So, it's been good defensive side. Cooper. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Defensive side, kind of the same thing. We return a good defensive lineman, Trey Hoskins, return a good starting linebacker core. Just a couple of defensive backs. So, we're trying to fill those spots. If you give me 1 second, guy.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hold on. Sorry about that.
No, you want to start over? We're only 2 minutes into it.
Yeah, what I was saying, like I said, we graduated big class, 4 out of 5 offensive linemen, couple receivers on offense. Defensively graduated, like you said, 6 all-conference guys, 3 defensive linemen, a couple defensive backs there. But, we on defensive side returned Trey Hoskins up front, who's coming in to be a really good one. We got our linebacking core back and, a returning free safety who pretty much, handles our defensive backfield. So that really helps out. Offensively return quarterback, pretty much our workhorse running back from last year. And one offensive lineman, good offensive lineman's had a lot of experience. So good leader up there. And, we got a whole bunch of young guys that are just battling for spots. So, it really makes for good practices whenever they're really competing against each other and see what we can do.
What has the summer been like for the Pirates? You guys 7-on-7, or you camps, or what's your protocol there?
Yeah, we do. Through the month of June, we mainly focus on lifting and speed. A lot of speed training, and then obvious weight room stuff. But then 4 times in June, we host 7-on-7s with just local schools that are around. We host 4 of them on Mondays. Anybody that wants to come can come. And we do some good 7-on-7 stuff there. Then kind of the month of July, through the month of June, we go from about 7 to 9 in the morning. Month of July, we just add an hour on to that. We'll lift for about an hour and a half and then practice for about an hour and a half. And that's kind of our camp series it's pretty much through the month of July. We don't go to any team camps or anything. We pretty much keep everything here at home and just get the kids out there, getting as many reps as possible and try to get them as ready as possible. So, it's been going really good. We've had good numbers. Like I said, a lot of guys trying to compete for spots on Friday night. So that sets up for some really good competitive practices. And, kids been great. Attitude's been good. They've been really picking up on the coaching. It's going a little quicker than really what I expected our development is. We got some really, really good talent on the lower levels that are, just itching to try to get on the field. So, should be good next few weeks leading into the season.
As you look at your schedule compared to this year compared to last year, has it changed at all? Are there new teams on there?
Yes. We always start off with Elias. That's always good week one game for us. So it's always good, tough game, coached really well, and it's always a good one. But week two is a change. Jeff City got us off their schedule, so we added on Lutheran St. Charles was what we got there. It was, boy, we were looking all over the dang state trying to find a week 2 game, and it was very limited. But Lutheran St. Charles week 2, and then we have Troy week 3 still. Then we go through our conference schedule, and Battle dropped us as well, so we had to replace week 9 with Fort Zumwalt West.
Oh, okay.
So no Jeff City, no Battle, but we got Lutheran St. Charles and Fort Zumwalt West.
Well, very nice. Well, Coach, what's it going to be like here between now and then when you first get to put the pads on for real?
We're going to finish these last 2 weeks, finish our camps, trying to get a lot of reps, and then, coming back on dead week, it's pretty much dang near every day all the way up until week 1, so, there's obviously a lot of work to be done. If you're a team in Missouri and you're ready to go right now, then, that's going to set up for a long season. So, we got just kind of the same thing throughout finishing the summer off, doing our normal morning stuff through the next 2 weeks. And then, after dead week, we come back and pretty much keep the same hours, but just do some schedule adjustments on how we do things.
Well, outstanding. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you being part of the show, and good luck. And I know we'll talk to you throughout the season on the Scoreboard Show.
Yeah, that sounds good.